Welcome to What Do You Do? The service finding answers for your questions and solutions to your problems. So, what do you do to find products or services? Look online, as you've done here. It's probably the quickest, most cost-effective and convenient. And when dealing locally, it's easy to follow up on the phone or in person. So, what do other people do to find your products or services? Same thing. How do we know? Well, here's a few facts to put things in perspective. In 2019, there was about 7.5 billion people on the planet, yet every day over 5.5 billion searches were conducted using Google. Half of these searches came from mobile devices, and half of all searches are for local suppliers. Local. So customers are using keystrokes to find local suppliers. So what do you do to reach your customers? Get online. But your competition's already there, you say, and they may be paying to advertise with Google ads. So now what do you do? Don't panic. Paid ads have worked up to a point, but it's claimed now that over half online searches go straight past paid ads. And the use of ad blockers to block ads completely is growing rapidly. So now, what do you do? Well, according to successful business leaders, to actually gain the advantage over your competition, you need a short, sharp introduction to your business, your location, and you. Now, this applies whether online or not, but why the introduction to you? I'll ask someone who does this for a living. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Look, perhaps it's a novel concept, but it's done to make a point and certainly cost effective.
That's true. 2 for the price of 1.
Okay, look, you've been presenting on TV and producing behind the scenes for several decades. Do you have a secret?
Honestly? Honesty. And it shouldn't be a secret. Look, the BS detectors get quite a workout these days, and although honesty may seem old-fashioned, today it's more valuable than ever. If I find someone with experience who speaks honestly to help me, well, that's a pleasant surprise. They've got my attention and I will probably start to trust them.
But usually professional presenters are used to advertise on screen. You should know that. So why do you interview your clients?
Well, what you say is true. And if the client insists, I won't interview them. Instead, I'll create a different video. But think about this. If a potential customer meets you in person, you'd be happy to assist them, wouldn't you? Of course. Well, today the customers search online to meet you online. So tell me, who are you more likely to believe? The paid actor telling you about something, or the bloke who builds it, installs it, services it, and uses it? Wouldn't that person be more convincing that something's worth buying? And it's well known to business that nothing beats putting a face to a name. Once potential customers have been introduced to you, they feel they know you already. But it's got to be the right introduction. First impressions last.
So, talk me through the process.
Okay, first I meet the client. It might only be a phone call, but we find the main points that we're going to discuss in the video interview. And in the interview, my client speaks in their own words, not locked into some exact spiel. Keeping in mind, of course, the customer wants a solution for their problem, not an episode of This Is Your Life.
But your clients are regular people in all sorts of businesses. Someone might be the best in the world at what they do, but frankly, they're no good at selling it. And they don't want the skill they provide being judged by the one they don't. How do you make a novice appear like a TV pro, especially if their real fear is being on camera?
Yeah, good question. Nobody wants to look like the proverbial piece of wood, but experienced talent direction fixes that. Properly interviewed, someone who knows about their subject, speaking, as I said, in their own words, in their comfort zone, will beat your best hired gun. It's like diamond mining. Appears dirty, but the diamond's in there. Clean it, cut it, polish it, and you've got a gem. And even the most camera-shy person will look like an old hand on screen.
What else goes into making a professional and credible video?
Well, we use all the tools of the trade, of course, including shooting on location, and our studio has auto cue and chroma key or green screen, which makes us look like we're anywhere in the world. Take a look. Or send me a picture and we'll do it there.
Chris, how long are the videos?
Well, people are searching online and they want quick answers. So we opt for short and sweet, but we can extend the video if more information is actually necessary.
And how long do they take to make?
Realistically, I want about 3 hours of a client's time, which can be outside working hours if necessary. And often that is preferred.
Is that it?
Well, just using video can seriously raise your online profile, but I think more is needed, and so does my SEO guru.
What's SEO?
Search engine optimization. I use a professional business to ensure its Googleability.
Googleability?
Yeah, well, that's what I call it. Maximising of attention the video can generate on Google, YouTube, Vimeo, that sort of thing. And remember, our goal is to attract customers, not make a home movie. The extra aces we hold are online savvy, strategy, and great search engine optimization.
And how do you get that?
You know, I've been asked that more than once, and I always come up with the same deal. You bring me KFC's secret recipe, herbs and spices, and Coca-Cola, and I'll tell you.
Fair enough. Thanks, Chris.
My pleasure.
If you'd like more information, just email the address you see on the screen. And please look at the other videos on our channel, because that's what we do, to let people know what you do when they ask, what do you do?